Yo, we back. You know what I'm saying? TikTok going a little crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Is it?
Nick, I showed you the analytics.
Oh, okay. I saw one comment.
I was talking about as far as views and likes and shit.
Okay.
That niggas ain't commenting. You know niggas too cool, bro. I'd like to welcome everybody back to the StepBrothers podcast, episode 233.
I think you're right. I haven't even.
Damn. I know I'm right. I've been on the road.
Don't fucking remember.
I've been on the road, bro.
233. It's a lot.
It's a lot, bro.
I can tell you how long my son napped. 233. Yeah.
I can tell you how long my son napped. It's crazy. It's your host with the most, Chris Monty, you know what I'm saying, a.k.a. Dino Spumoni, all that, you know what I'm saying. You know, talk to me nice, you know what I'm saying. Wikipedia with the facts. Don't know that. Got a taste of that last week. Pause, you know what I'm saying.
Out of here.
You know, Chris Kringle, the gift that keeps on giving, the bad boy of goodwill. You feel me? What's good, Dalton?
I'm the even better analytic guy.
Just because this nigga had a Microsoft Word document.
Okay.
No, hold on. We gonna get to this. We gotta get this out of the way first. All right there. Fuck my intro. I'm here.
Okay.
I'm about to annihilate this motherfucker. My spirit animal Miles is here.
Okay. Shout out to Miles and Bam here. You know what I'm saying.
But
Hold it
we
down.
need something. Can we get some things?
Do the knowledge, nigga.
Oh, actually, too though. Bam wants to be called third. So
Third,
can we call
okay.
him third? He
Third.
told me earlier.
Okay.
I might slip up and still call him Bam.
Yeah, I'm
but he
gonna call
wants
you
to be
Bam
called
too.
third.
I just know Bam.
That's what I'm saying.
I ain't met third yet.
Third.
Yeah, but I'm talking
Third.
about newcomers, new people that come around.
What? The new people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's a
but
third.
people
You
already
gonna
know
do
me,
third?
but
Are
people
you the
already know
third,
me as
like-
Bam. But my artist named Third, yeah.
Oh, it ain't like you the third name, like your dad, your grandpa had that name type shit.
Nah, I just feel like I bring a third perspective. It's more like psychological, like yeah, it's more.
See? Third. It's tight. I
What
like
you
it.
said your dog name was on papers?
K Mustafa Musa.
Yeah, that's the brand of weed you smoking, brother.
Yeah.
Oh God, that nigga up there with the.
Oh, my God.
Oh God. What are you trying to get out of the way, Dalton?
Okay, I'm getting this over.
Okay.
This motherfucker Chris was right one fucking time.
A lot of times y'all only acknowledge
What
this
happened
time.
though? What's the
No,
thing?
he was right one time, and people acted like it was like they were like, this man got you, and like I was like, bruh, he is 1 for 47. His
No,
team will
not.
not. His
What
team
was-
will not make the
what was he
playoffs.
right about
He said
that?
Destiny's Child
No.
was the biggest
So
group.
we were talking about Beyonce. This is the initial point. The original point was we were talking about. I was like, Beyonce been popping since she was like 16. She was
Yeah.
a Destiny's Child. I was like, they were like the biggest girl group. The biggest girl group.
Yeah, and I was like,
And then-
they were like, it is Chris, it is Chris, it is him and the man, and I was like,
I said they had an album that sold 8 million records.
right,
Okay.
I said they had 8 times platinum. I said what was
and they
bigger
only
than that?
did 10.
Right.
I was like,
That's
what,
recorded, you know
I
that
was
we
like,
know.
what was bigger than that?
And then I said,
He said TLC, and I said I don't know.
and so no, but okay, you might have thought you said that.
I did say it. I said,
but I got attacked. I got the clip. I have the clip.
but I said I don't know.
And then so look,
He didn't pull the numbers out of his head.
Nah,
He
but
got
I
the
knew
numbers.
though. Like I was like, nah, it's definitely TLC. But I was
The
scared.
answer really was Spice Girls, though.
Okay, yes, it
The
was.
The answer really was Spice
Yeah.
But
Girls.
we
That's
talking
what I
about
was
the
thinking,
we
too.
talking about the Americas though.
Okay.
But
So-
I did bring and I did bring that up though. But the way that I got attacked and then calmly pulled it out, pause,
Pause.
was the
Kind of
was the reason I feel like they were people were like, oh, he got you, is because I even said okay, like I was ready, I was done.
right.
But I was saying okay as I was pulling it up because I knew I wasn't wrong. Because I remember watching like MTV something or another, and they said TLC's the highest selling girl group, and I was
Right.
like, what the fuck?
Of what year? Or what
No,
time?
like all
Just
time.
period. That's
All
crazy.
time.
It's number one
All
is
time.
Spice Girls, and number
other
two
than Spice Girls, yeah.
is TLC
TLC.
all time.
That's crazy though.
And on Billboard, the Supremes are number one, and TLC's number two.
TLC.
Damn.
I didn't know TLC.
And they got
Bro,
$39 for
Chase
selling all them
Waterfalls was
CDs.
that.
But y'all got to remember, bro, they had Waterfalls, they
No,
had
they had
Scrubs.
mega
No,
hits.
I know they
man.
got hit. I
Scrubs was on Sopranos, nigga.
I was
like,
talking about an 8 times platinum album though. Like it went.
So bro wasn't far off though.
who wasn't?
Cause him saying the Destiny's Child is 8 times platinum. It's
Bro,
not.
but they only did 10. So
I
one
know.
album sold 8 and the rest sold a cumulative of
No,
2.
I don't think that's the right number though.
That's
but,
what I
but
read.
if one did 8,
Yeah, that's crazy.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't
That's-
think one did 8. What would it be? Destiny Fulfilled? Like the last joint?
It's the one with Michelle. Michelle was in the group.
Oh, yeah. Because,
Yeah.
you know,
Okay,
she
yeah.
going to bring it home
Who,
every
Michelle?
time. Yeah.
Okay.
She be doing all that bridges and shit. That's the bring home.
I don't
part.
know enough about Destiny's Child though,
Here, I'll tell you the album.
to
Though.
be honest.
It's Destiny Fulfilled thing that Michelle's involved. That's Can You Keep Up? That's
Which is the one with Cater to You? Is that one?
that one. What's the other joint? Oh no, they had
Soldier?
Soldier was on Destiny Fulfilled. I'm a survivor.
Yeah,
So
that
I
one.
think Survivor was the album before that, though, if I'm not mistaken. It might be the same album, but I don't
No,
remember.
this is the one. Yeah.
Destiny Fulfilled, right?
No, Survivor.
Oh yeah. Because
I'm sorry, it is sold 10 million records.
10 million.
That's
Damn,
that's
a
why I
lot
was
of
like, bro,
records.
you can't be right. The cumulative total cannot be 10 million. There's no fucking way.
Maybe I read that part wrong.
But
Okay,
the
I
fact
admit
that it's still TLC is
They
some
have
crazy
5
shit.
albums.
So how much,
One Christmas album.
How much albums did TLC sell? What's the unit?
It gotta be crazy.
It was high. It was very high. It was
let me see.
yeah.
It
was-
gotta be crazy
it was
if they
pretty high.
passed that.
yeah.
And this is over the course of all.
A
The
career.
90s into the
So
A
so
career.
De-
The laptop
look,
had-
so Destiny's Child has 4 studio albums and one of them is a Christmas album.
Okay.
So we don't ever count Christmas albums.
Right.
But 4 albums they have sold 17.5 million albums in the US and 60 million records worldwide. That's Destiny's Child.
But you know what's crazy? I forgot who I was talking
How
to.
many?
about
Wait,
this.
say that again.
17.5 in America, 60 million worldwide.
And TLC said what?
I think they had like 80, right?
They have sold 65 million records worldwide.
Okay.
It's considered one of the best-selling groups of all time, second to TLC. But I'm saying it don't give me like.
But on this topic though, something I found out like maybe a couple weeks ago was that I was talking about Sierra.
They did 23,000.
And I was looking up like Sierra's numbers. Like,
Yeah.
you know, she's at like 40 million sold.
Is that good or bad? Like,
That's
surprising.
Dog, that's
good.
crazy.
sold, yeah, because it's physical, right?
40 million
Yeah.
records sold.
Yeah.
But you know who's right? Like, who her competition is? Like, if you were to compare it,
Rihanna.
Kelly Rowland. Wow. She right there.
Kelly's song
And that's
just,
why I was like, I was shocked at both
But
because
Kelly sold that.
that's what I was thinking too. I was like, damn, I didn't know she had that many sold.
Kelly
As a solo artist.
Kelly shit just popped up number 8 on like the Billboard.
Yeah.
The Like This or whatever.
But she's been consistent though. She puts out like consistent.
That's what's so crazy
Who?
that you don't remember it
Kelly
though.
Rowland.
Cause,
consistent.
But
No, I'm
Pete-
saying she
but
releases
she
a lot.
has, but she's had
she
like
got
hit
joints
records,
for sure.
and
The
you just forget.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
damn, this as a solo
got
artist,
about-
she got some shit.
Polo, the Like This record.
The shit with Nelly.
I don't remember
She
shit.
got-
Oh,
The Sierra thing is crazy
Yeah.
though.
Just look up Sierra, bro.
I
She's
remember.
at like 40 million or some crazy shit.
Sierra makes sense though, kinda, because her first album went crazy.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
but you
and
just
Promise
forget-
went crazy, and then the joint Future
yeah, she
wrote
has
for
7
her.
albums. I didn't know.
but you just like
Yeah,
when
you forget, though.
You forget
Yeah.
that how these artists are still around. It's like, yo, like
Yeah.
people be making jokes about Sierra, but it's just like, man, she 40 million sold, bruh.
Yeah,
It's either 40 or 60.
Yeah, here it
This
is.
one
So her worldwide sales total is 45 million. That's 23 million record sales, 22 million single sales.
brother.
yeah.
So she's basically half and half. on
That
both.
is
Yeah.
insane.
She got hits, bro.
bruh.
For real, she got
Yeah.
hits. She
Come
got
on,
hits.
man.
But Kelly Rowland is around that too. Can we look that up too?
Okay,
Cause
hold on. So how much is Janet Jackson?
Oh, she out
she,
there, bro. Like,
she probably 80, 90. It gotta be.
probably 100, low key.
Yeah.
I'll pull up Janet Jackson.
Yeah,
Let's
let's
see.
look at Janice.
I want to be surprised. Let's find.
Cause you just forget sometimes.
Yeah.
You don't forget about Janet, man.
Nah, we do forget about Janet though. We do. And it's nobody's fault either. I just think we forget about Janet Jackson.
Nah,
Cause we forget about Brandy too. And she's up there with a bunch of records sold as well.
she is, but we are me.
These are legacy
Her
artists.
4th album, Janet Jackson's Rhythm Nation, is her highest selling album. It's sold
Yeah, that's what she
six. It went 6 times platinum, and it has sold over 12 million copies worldwide. I'm getting into okay. She has 40 million certified albums and singles in the United States, and overall, she has sold over 100 million records worldwide.
Yeah,
Brother.
yeah.
100 of them things.
And what's crazy is, like, her brother is the best-selling artist of all time.
Come on,
like,
man. I don't even like bringing up Mike. Because
Yeah, it's not
anytime
fair.
we get to talking
It's
about
not
Mike,
fair, bro.
it don't that he was an actual thing. Like, it don't even
22. He sold 22 million records on one album.
off one joint.
For real.
Thriller.
Yeah, that's great.
I just seen somebody, and I don't know why people always do this. I
But
understand. You already know where I'm going.
Yeah.
I understand we in the moment. Shout out to the Renaissance tour. Everybody dressing up like
Oh, we talking
leftovers.
about Beyonce versus Michael
Bro.
Jackson? No one's bigger than Michael Jackson.
Anytime I
Nobody's
see
bigger than
that,
Michael
I'm just like, she would tell you herself that she not
Of
Mike.
course not.
It's
Ho-
like, bro, Mike is
Hov got on Twitter Spaces and said that his wife, nobody's seen his wife. He said that out his mouth.
But
He's
what
supposed
else?
he's supposed to feel
It's
like
a
that.
cheater supposed to say. nigga.
Exactly. He's supposed to
He's
say
supposed-
that.
a cheater. What you want the nigga to say? You want
Yeah.
to not say that? But we all know Mike is Mike, bro.
Yeah,
He's
that's-
always gonna be the golden standard.
Yeah.
There will never be another.
Nah, facts.
The only nigga that can really fuck with Mike, if you really want to put it together, I can understand Prince, obviously, but it's Stevie Wonder. That's the only other person that's like catalog impact is as strong when we looking at it. The numbers might
You know
not
what?
add up,
I've actually never
Luther
looked up his
Vandross.
numbers.
but it's not the Luther's cool, but he's not
Luther
up
cool.
there.
Nah, yeah.
Cause Stevie, it's
Stevie's the
just been
blueprint.
a part. Yeah, he's just been a part of so many. He's
Yeah.
every genre of music like Stevie has pretty much like been a part of.
This nigga
So
was on
he's the
Travis
only
Scott
person.
album.
That's what I'm saying. He on Drake album.
He on Drake
You know what I'm
album.
saying? So,
don't remind me.
but
Here we go.
yeah, so somebody like Stevie, he another dude that we don't really
Yeah,
get.
so he has Stevie Wonder has 10 number one hits, and his
That's kind of blasphemy.
no,
I
hold
felt
on,
like it
That
was
he only
more.
had 10.
hold on, you.
I'm sorry, you right,
10
my
number
bad.
one hits on the pop charts,
Oh, okay.
20
There
number
we
one
go.
hits on the R&B
There we
charts.
go.
Brother.
We
He has
talking.
sold over 100 million records.
Of course, yeah. The numbers there.
19.5
Well,
million
Janet.
album sales. He's one of the top 60 best-selling music artists of all time.
Top
Yeah.
60, yeah.
He has 30 albums.
Bruh. Writing and producing pretty much all of it though.
Oh yeah, you know.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like Stevie is the only person. I mean, again, Prince is always gonna be Prince is Prince. Like he's the argument too. But I feel like we leave Stevie out.
We
but,
do.
But these two guys still weren't as big as Michael Jackson.
Nah, no, of course not.
I went to Brandon had took me to I think Midas's house.
Yeah.
And I forgot who was all there. I know the voice was there. Anyways, I'm sitting here. They had some other dude there. I don't remember who it was. But I'm arguing. I was like, yo, Mike is Mike.
Yeah.
But like we can't, you know what I'm saying? Like Prince is that nigga
Prince
for real.
is that guy.
Oh, yeah.
And I compared
42
Prince
albums.
more to Ye,
Jeez. Yeah,
where
he is
Mike is Drake is more Mike.
for sure.
And I don't know. I feel like I don't know who dude was, but he was not feeling that.
He probably
at all.
didn't
Drake
like
is
it.
more,
Mike for sure. But
and Ye is more.
Prince
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah,
because
you
of
see,
their approach of how they feel about the art.
Artistry, yeah.
Yeah. Mind you,
Kanye was
No.
doing the Mike thing for a
yeah.
minute.
But I think when we just talking about like skill and approach to music making, Kanye is definitely Mike.
Yeah,
But when we're talking about like commerce and how it's viewed, I think Drake is closer to Mike and Kanye is closer to Prince just because of their stance on what like everything means. Like Prince has been telling us about the system and all that.
Yeah.
Like, he's been saying like, yo, the music's gonna be on the internet sooner or later. We're gonna be sampling the sample of the sample.
Right.
He's always kind of been that forward thinking, and I
Yep.
feel like that's more Kanye.
Not to say Mike just wasn't as vocal.
He wasn't as vocal
Yeah,
about it.
because
no.
Mike probably knew too.
But again, Mike is shooting $10 million videos, bro.
Yeah, like what we talking about?
And Prince was
For real.
making
Mike was
his own
making
movies
in
in his video.
What happened to the?
Oh no, it was peaking.
Oh, okay. But yeah, like, so Mike will go get $15 million and shoot a video and have Magic Johnson in the video.
Eddie Murphy,
and just do the whole thing.
real cinematic.
But Prince, he was doing that too, but he not getting $10-15 million
Prince
to
wasn't
do
making
it.
his shit cinematic like that.
Yes, he was.
Hey,
He's the
just a
color purple.
Yeah, it was a different approach.
That
though.
was a whole movie.
That's what I'm saying though.
I mean,
But Prince,
Mike did that little thing too.
Prince
but
been doing
I'm
that.
talking about like video, like music video is.
I got you.
Prince
But-
took away
But if
more.
a label is gonna
like-
give you $20 million to shoot a video, Prince is not getting 20 million
Nah,
from some
Prince
label.
ain't getting- nah.
He's not gonna do
Yeah,
it.
it's levels.
Nah, don't do that. Cause that's a whole different conversation.
Nah, for real.
Cause when people do that, I'm just like, oh Lord.
But the levels is what? Because Prince played every instrument. Like, are we talking about like?
Mike ain't play no instrument.
Are we talking about music?
Well,
or are we
well-
talking about everything surrounding the
We
music?
talking about levels.
I'm
When we
not,
do
I'm
that,
not gonna comment because I don't really know if Mike played instruments
He-
that we seen.
Bro, he
not-
didn't play
that
the
we
guitar,
seen,
the
no.
bongos, nothing. You saw the movie, nigga.
come on,
You right. You right.
for real.
They didn't have
Vi-
Mike. That Mike was spinning and kicking, and he wanted to be James Brown and shit.
Everybody else in the Jackson 5 played instruments.
Yeah, Mike was like, nah,
Mike didn't play instruments.
I'm not
Yeah,
feeling.
that's true. That's true.
Everybody else played them though.
But he probably can though. He could.
He probably
You know,
could.
he probably
I
could.
feel
But
like it was probably like it just wasn't his. His dad probably was like, "Nigga, fuck that, get off the goddamn. We don't want you on there."
yeah, I mean, shit. He the
Definitely
lead.
the best,
He
the
the lead.
strongest single. Well, it's
Nah.
They what's the one right? Was it Tito? No, Randy. One of them niggas sing too now. Jermaine. It was Jermaine.
Jermaine. Yeah, he was. But he was always strong vocally
Yeah.
though.
They all was like background singers, so
Yeah,
they
yeah,
knew
yeah.
how to hold a little
Yeah.
note.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Nah,
true.
ain't no holding a little note.
No,
They
not-
can
not-
all sing,
yeah,
sing.
Yeah.
But
For sure.
They
Michael,
should stay Mike.
Michael, Jermaine, Tito, who left town to the boom?
that made me think of the movie with Flex.
Nah, don't even bring that
Flat out.
monstrosity up. Hey, y'all remember my man from 40-year-old version? The
The ball dude, right?
yeah. You know he played MC Hammer in the movie?
Yeah.
You saw that
You
joint?
talking about Romani Malcolm?
Yeah, that was my joint growing
that
up, bro.
Shit was hilarious.
He played MC Hammer in the movie, bro. I mean, he's a dancer. I think he used to background dance for Britney Spears back in the day.
I think that is. Yeah, I think that's true.
But he was in the Hammer movie, bro, or like VH1 or some shit.
He was in something else too that was fucking hilarious. I can't think of what it was. But
He been that nigga to me. 40-year-old version just put him on the map for like everybody else, but he really been that nigga for me. But anyways, you ready, Dalton? You want to recap the battle or what? It wasn't a battle, but
Oh, it's your show.
I went in there.
Your
Fuck.
shit always fucked up.
Hold on, but
Gladiator school.
I was
man.
about to say started from the tippy top.
All right, so shout out to 5D DJ. DM me. He was like, "Yo, I got a time slot or whatever at Off the Record
Right.
on Tuesday. You want to spin some joints?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll do that." He was like, "You want to perform too?" And I was like, "No." You know what I'm
would not do
saying?
that.
But he was like, "Cool, like I'll put your name on the flyer." So I was like, "All right, bet." I called Miles, like thinking he was still in town. So I was like, "Bro, you know Miles gonna play this beat anywhere. Oh, this would be perfect
You
for
right.
you, bro. Like, if you hear, I'll tell him to add your name. That's gonna, whatever, bring a draw or whatever." And Miles was already out of town, so I was like, "All right, yeah, whatever." So then, shit, I ain't gonna lie. I think he hit me on like I don't know, Friday or something. Nah, he hit me before my people came. Anyways, my people left Sunday.
Okay, yeah.
I started like going in, mixing not mixing. Well, I guess mixing, turning shit up. I picked my 10. I told Donnie I only had 10 to see how he was gonna play it. And he was like, "You played your 10, Chris. You played your 10." I was like, "Nigga, you thought." You know what I'm saying?
I got more of a
Yeah,
cut.
I got
nigga.
more. Nah, but we get there. Me, Dalton, the first ones there, of course. It looked like a fucking Western when we walked in there. It was
I'm
just
crying.
the bartender wiping down the fucking. He was like, you know what I'm saying?
There's a DJ by himself.
Yeah,
spinning.
DJ by
Okay.
himself. Somebody turned 35, left their balloons up there, type shit. We chilling. Donnie rolling there. Then, like I said, I wasn't expecting nobody to show up for real. It's a Tuesday night, but Sterling pulled up. Tuesday pulled up. Ryan had pulled up. My coworkers pulled up. So I had a little squad, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying,
yeah.
that supported me. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody for showing up or whatever. So the DJ 5D finally roll in, 10. He wasn't too late. We got there mad early. But he was setting up and shit. Then, John Doe pulled up, Tab, Jay Luz. Bunch of people start falling through. So he was like, 5D was like explaining like how shit was going to go. It was like, we're going to start with Bino, then it's going to go to Chris, then Donnie, and then, you said his name, what?
Camden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Cam went first, and like I told Cam this like after the battle. I was like, bro, you set the tone because like he went first, so we were trying to like stick with what he was doing, as far as like if he played like a trap beat or R&B or whatever. So it made it fun for us to, you know, you look around at Cam playing something. I did everything on my phone. So I'm like, oh, he played that. I got something for that or whatever.
Yeah.
Then look back at them niggas. They on their laptop. Cam was on his laptop too. And they scrolling like, yeah, I got something for that. Like that shit was cool. So it came to me. And I'm nervous. I ain't going to hold you. Because one thing, I know Donnie is an engineer. So like his shit going to sound pristine.
yeah, right.
And I'm like, yo, I don't know how my shit finna hit through the speakers. Like,
Yeah.
is it going to be too loud, muffled? Because, you know, I only play my shit in my room. On my phone, my earphones or whatever. So I play my first beat. Now I know this motherfucker's supposed to slap. Like I know this. I feel it.
It's mad low.
It's mad low, bruh. I'm like, oh nah. This he was the 5D was like, yo, turn your phone up. I said, nigga, it is up. What the fuck? I'm like, bro. I said it ain't no way. It's not no way. So everybody else shit sounding like full and good. I'm like, all right. I played the second beat. I'm like, let me go get my laptop. I brought my laptop, but you know my shit is on the fridge.
Yeah.
So I was trying to get in there, and I pulled Dawn to the side. I'm glad I had Dawn there. You know what I'm saying? My confidant. He my what was Rocky homeboy name? The white Mick.
Yeah.
I was like, he's like, you gotta fight, Rocky. You gotta. I was like, yo, bro, you think if I plug my shit up, it's gonna sound better? He was like, use the wave, bro. Everybody was talking about waves. Use the wave file. I was like, I ain't trying to hear that shit.
I'll cry.
So I'm like, bro, I'm going back to my phone. Sure enough, I play my third beat. One of the dudes who work at the bar came over to 5D with a tablet. So I guess that's where the mixer was for the building speakers or whatever. Because I just connected to the Bluetooth to the building.
Okay.
So once they got the levels right, slaughter, nigga.
It was slaughter.
Straight murder.
But I was about to say, how come you couldn't just airdrop the shit?
I guess I could have, but you know, in the heat of the battle, I'm just thinking like
in the heat of the battle,
in the heat of the battle, I was just like, bro, these niggas trying to sabotage me, bro.
Yeah.
They all talking and laughing and shit. You know, a nigga start tweaking in his mind. I'm like, I air this whole bitch out, nigga. What the fuck y'all laughing about, nigga? For real. So once I start rolling, I'm already look. Bino and Camden, they really played some fire. But like, I'm familiar with Bino, but I wasn't familiar with Camden like that. So he did surprise me. But I know Donnie, and I know what he's capable of.
Yeah.
So really, it's just me and him in my mind. You know what I'm saying? So every time I play something, I looked at him like,
yeah,
what you got, nigga? That's why, like, in all the pictures of me and shit, my back turned.
Because
like,
you looking at him.
Yeah, niggas thought my back was turned on some like, I don't know, but I was really looking at Donnie like,
they were literally staring at each other.
Yeah, like, I'm like, what you got for me, bro? Like, I'm with him.
He had some heat.
Donnie had some heat, for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
All of them did, bro. But like I said,
he said,
and a lot of Donnie's beats had like he added his own vocals.
Oh,
to the background.
hooks and
he
shit.
played songs and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this nigga cheating. But you know what? I played. You remember that All the Girls record, right?
Yeah. That's one of them ones.
That's when I knew it was
My
straight.
favorite beat you played was that Zelda sample.
Oh yeah. Those two. I played.
Nasty.
I like that. Did you play? You played the Afro beat shit, right?
Yeah.
He did.
All of them,
Right,
bro. I'm
that's
telling
fine.
you, everything I played was. Shout out to Ryan too, because I asked Ryan like, "Yo, what do you think I should play at the joint?" And he gave me some joints. But my first two was supposed to be like, "What's up?" Like I'm here.
Yeah.
Like I know those were like intro type beats, and they just didn't cut through. But everything else did, and it was fun though. Like I appreciated that because Donnie, for some strange reason, niggas think like I stopped making beats. I guess because like I wasn't placing them or anything.
But I mean, do you say that to people?
Nah.
That you still hooking up?
I mean, I post.
That's
my story. Everybody watch my story.
But you know, some people just skip through the story.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So this, especially if
They
they see
skip
like
the-
a black screen though.
Yeah, they ain't skipped through that.
What?
They ain't skipped through that Afro beat though. Oh God.
Oh no,
Nah,
because that
they
joint got some juju in that motherfucker.
And then I went back and revamped that shit too. I got to send you that one
Yeah.
because it's harder than what it was. But overall, it was fun, and I appreciate everybody for coming out. But
I wanted to be there.
I also want to say this too because I was telling everybody like it was a competition or whatever. I didn't. I really. That's how I got my head in the game for real. Like I wasn't finna play the shit only I like type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, because if I didn't feel like it was a competition, I would have just played this is my not finished beat that I really love. Instead of like trying to knock these niggas' heads off.
Yeah, I
And,
feel that.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like that's the
fun,
only
though.
reason why I had to hype myself up in that way. But it was a good
That's
night.
fun.
And we was in Deep Ellum on a Tuesday night and we got parking meters and it wasn't crazy
I parked right
outside.
up front.
Damn, y'all got blessed.
I felt
Only
VIP.
one homeless person asked me for $1. Like it was
Yeah,
y'all got
dope.
it. It was dope.
Slight night.
It was
Man,
very
I
slick.
wanted to go.
Yeah,
but
bro.
it
I
was
think you
just
would have had
like-
fun, bro. For real. The bartender was cool. She from Mississippi. We start rap, or she went to school out there. We start rapping. She was bad too.
I would have blazed y'all niggas.
No, you look. If I had to play beats next to you, I would have
We
been.
would have been like,
Yeah, but I still would have. I would have went though. I would have
oh, of
tried.
course you going.
I would have. I would have
Me
tried.
and Chris, I like Naruto and Sasuke.
Bad example.
Is he?
Yes,
Goku and Vegeta.
that's better.
Yeah.
Okay, but
Yeah.
who's who though?
In
Who's
this
who?
case, I feel
It's
like you're more
Vegeta.
Vegeta.
He's Vegeta, bro.
Well, I feel like him because I don't feel like he's
No,
like.
you're Vegeta.
I say in this case,
No, your temperament is Vegeta, bro.
I feel like Miles got worse temperament than me.
No.
When it come to music,
Mm.
I feel like I'm OD humble
But
when
we
it comes
yin
to
and
shit.
yang. We like in Hancock.
Okay, yeah.
You could be the girl, and I'm just saying. It's like we got to keep far away from each other. Else we lose our power.
Yeah, bro. The
'Cause
one
y'all
time
really soulmates.
you was at my house that year. Chaz had brought Da Vinci to my house and we had that like house party.
Yeah.
I smoked that nigga then too. Da Vinci,
I
remember we
believe
had that
that.
beat battle?
I can't remember it like that.
Nah,
no, I remember.
Because you know Chaz and KK was like hyping his shit up, bro.
They was. I remember that,
And I
but
was
I don't remember
This
niggas
is a
playing
long
music.
time ago, Chris.
It was a lot, but I thought that was something like you remember.
I do
'cause
remember this.
You was in my corner the whole night. He was like, y'all, my nigga smoking, y'all nigga type shit.
I'm hip.
Yeah,
But
I do
was
remember
just,
that.
No, but I was just telling Third right here. I was like,
Oh, you
see,
got
I
some-
got
yeah,
that.
yeah,
you got
yeah.
that. I'm telling Third earlier. He didn't know that. How I even started making beats and how I was like, I just started hanging out with Chris all the time, and then that's when the shit started coming together.
Yeah, I was curious on that.
Yeah.
No, but like I always say, we say this down there every pod Miles on. He was just like
I just
like
took,
ready for
I just
it,
took
like-
to it though. That
Yeah.
was just like it was the right information at the right time, and it was delivered the right way.
Caught wave of Miles, so when I first was introduced to him, first it was like, like Lennox and
shout out to Lennox.
Yeah.
and Namdi. They be
And
like,
Namdi.
oh yeah, you know, Miles. But it was like he was like always in the house.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's like he like some type of like
Hermit.
right.
5 beats a day.
No, but peep this though, because Lennox always tells this story too. It's just like how many times you go to people and they be like, "Yeah, you know, my homeboy does music."
A
And they're like,
lot.
"Yeah, my homeboy does
Yeah, a
music."
lot.
But it's just sometimes you'll just be like, "Oh damn!" Like this is somebody who. It's like when you hoop with somebody who hoop for money, like who hoop international.
Yeah.
and you just be like, "Damn, nigga, I ain't know this type of thing existed."
Yeah, type
Yeah.
shit.
I wasn't familiar with your game.
I felt like that was like in my mind, like I kind of knew that about myself. That people would be like, "Oh man, like I ain't know it was like this."
Nah, Miles to me, I knew he was different because he always did stay in the house, but he was just hip to like everything. But I guess looking,
it like he had time. It's like he was in a hyperbolic time.
yeah,
chamber.
bro,
Yeah.
like he was
This
just
motherfucker
hip.
didn't leave
Like
the house.
I didn't
You would come over, he had McDonald's bags just sitting there.
like he.
on the beach.
I'm talking hip to like, but you got to be that type of nigga though. Like he knew all the Papa John secret codes and shit. Like he was
But-
always up on the like the cool fresh clothes and shit that like most people would have to see somebody else in. But like Miles was on forums and shit
But
when like
Pete-
niggas didn't even like
But
I was
peep
not
this
aware
though.
of it.
This is why I mentioned the academy earlier, and
Oh,
this
okay.
is why I feel like,
Is that gonna be the name of your production company?
nah,
Oh, okay.
my shit is everything is super.
I didn't know that. Because I didn't get signed or anything, so I didn't know.
Oh, you would. Once we get some money for you, we got you. I'm paying on my niggas. But the thing I say about this is that, and this is why beat battles are always funny to me.
Mm-hmm.
And this is why I feel like producers always take a back seat. And that, to me, that was never the case. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like there's artists in every facet of it. You know what I'm saying? I just happen, my tool of choice just happens to be production.
Mm-hmm.
That's just what I'm great at. But the thing is when you go to beat battles, it's like a lot of producers don't really want to show their way of doing things. And too many times, especially just working in this business and whatnot, is that it's never like, yo, we need to see what this producer's on. It's kind of like the producer has to accommodate the artist.
Yeah.
My approach, and I feel like our approach has always been that, like, yo, they gonna have to come see where we at with it, because this is what we on.
Yeah, type
That's
shit.
what I mean about the academy. Is
Yeah.
that anybody who I think is fresh like that, I would say, yeah, they come from that academy too.
Yeah.
Because it's like, yeah, we want to accommodate artists and stuff, but it's more so about like what we see the
Yeah.
world and the world that you should sound like in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because our job as producers is a service,
Yeah.
but like we're not like solar panel service.
Yeah.
dude. Like we're not going door to door being like, would you
Yeah.
like, would you like, would you like, would you like? It's like, how'd you hear about us?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For real.
Type shit. Like that's the best way I could put it. And like even like the Dalton, I made that Zelda beat when we were living together.
Yeah.
That's how long I had that beat. But I knew this is one of them ones because I use the Ocarina of Time. Like I don't
That's funny.
niggas use video game samples all the time. But I was just like, why ain't nobody flipped this percussion yet? Because it's the Goron City shit.
Yeah.
Like it's just hard. But then I made the beat and I was like, this shit don't even feel like Zelda. This shit feel like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Like they finna fight the putties or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
That
like
shit was banging.
that shit what it felt like to me when I made it. And like, how many niggas like what rappers are too cool? So if I sat down and explained that to them,
Right.
like this where my mind went, bro. It's a Zelda sample, but now it feel like some Mighty Morphin Power. It'd be like this little lame ass, dark ass. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm really not outside. But like I don't know if y'all saw that tweet of the dude who was like, he's some New York nigga, light skinned, kind of heavy set, but he was like, I'm tired of the age old trope that like nerds don't get bitches and shit like that. Y'all seen that?
Yeah, I seen
It
it.
was a couple days ago. Like,
I didn't know it was a couple days ago though.
or weeks ago or whatever. Well, at least when I saw it. Huh?
He said nerds don't get.
And he was
But-
basically saying y'all are like scaring the bitches.
Yeah,
or some shit
y'all
like
scaring
that.
the bitches.
Yeah.
Like he was like, I got a He-Man sword right there on my wall, and I got a Dragon Ball Z rug on the floor, and but he had a gold grill. Like he was wavy though, and he was really talking about like the, I hate to use this word, like incel niggas that like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I said that to say like that's really what producers be on. Like we are like, I called Miles a tech nerd a long ass time ago, but that's really what we are. Like we watch this shit, we watch everything, we apply what we see, and we at the computer all day,
I think
shit like
Yeah.
that.
part
like,
of it too is there's some sort of like, how can I put this? Because you're like pulling from so many places, but I feel like production is one of those things where you can physically pull a program from somebody. You can physically take a technique from somebody.
Oh, yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that's why the geekiness comes into it. You know what I'm saying? Because even when it doesn't matter what type of producer you are, like there's always somebody or something that you can nerd out at.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Just
It's
like,
like it's
it's-
like the best way to describe it is like coding. That's some
yeah,
shit.
that's
Exactly.
literally it's literally that.
It's like taking something and applying a different algorithm. To
Yeah, that's literally what it is.
Same shit like Lex Luger's with the hi hat.
Yeah,
Like when he introduced that and everybody took that and
yeah.
Oh yeah.
went crazy with it. Like,
They doing that shit in country records.
come on,
I wouldn't doubt it.
they
That's
are
just
now
crazy.
for sure.
They got
like,
808s.
I haven't seen it yet.
They got 808s and hi hats in country records now. And it's like, what the
Shout out
fuck?
to Lil Nas X, man. Changed the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah. Hey.
yeah.
Or more than
Hey. He sells records, bro.
and more than one facet of it. I don't know where to go from there, really. That's all I want to talk about. The beat battle.
It's just the
So
beat battle.
How I smoked them niggas.
That was all you want to say?
I mean about that, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what else to talk about.
Oh no,
Y'all got the
we
floor.
gotta know. We gotta talk about
Smoke them niggas boots.
So y'all peep this, the Kendrick leak.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
with
yeah,
the
yeah,
disses
yeah,
on
yeah.
there?
We gotta talk about this thing.
Okay.
Because I think I just had this conversation about. Everybody in here is familiar with The Matrix, right?
Of course. Favorite movie? Keanu Reeves. Let's go.
Oh, I thought we was like applying like the Matrix that we living in 9 to 5 type.
But we can do that too, because it's all a part of it.
Yeah,
though.
for sure.
But
Okay.
I tell people that music has gotten to such a place to where there's no feeling to it, and it's all this like stats and algorithm. We're at such this place with it.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
that it's like when you're talking about certain people, it's like you're fighting Mr. Anderson. So when I heard the diss, I was like, me personally, I don't think there's anybody on earth messing with Kendrick as an artist.
Okay.
That's just me personally.
Okay.
Okay, wait. So, who?
Kendrick did.
This-
It was
pretty
it was an unreleased verse where he mentioned Jay Electronica, Sean,
Drake, right?
French Montana.
Drake, and French Montana. Yeah.
Yes.
Damn.
So
It was-
I'd be like,
Yeah, because French Montana once said that he
At that time, it was true.
he
Sold more records.
No, he was saying he's more of a headliner than Kendrick is for shows.
He
No,
is.
that's
is-
not true. That's
I
At
don't
that
know.
time,
Maybe at that time
he
no.
was,
I'm not
because
gonna
he
lie.
had
Maybe
Big
at that
Sing.
time.
Okay.
Maybe at that
Once
time,
again,
No, but maybe at that time.
At that time,
'Cause
bro,
it's
you
not like
forgot
French
French
Montana
Montana
hit.
got.
No, but I'm
No,
saying that's
I had to
I'm
think
saying the
about
song
that.
was he
You
was
might be
responding to that. I'm
Yeah,
guessing.
yeah. But I'm just saying, like, which was true. French was right about that at that time.
Yeah.
But-
that's true.
But this is what I was saying though, is that, and it's just I just recently like kind of put this together because since I did the Burner record, I've been tweeting about it. I get all these different stands in my mentions talking about stuff, right? So they'll be like, DeVito this, WizKid this, and all these things. So everybody's playing this game where we're throwing numbers and stats at each other.
Yeah.
And it means nothing about the song.
Yeah.
Stuff, right?
Right.
So I'd be like, a lot of times if something comes out and I don't like it, I'm cool with just taking my ball and going home. I don't have to participate. If I feel like what everybody else is offering isn't doing anything for me, I personally just won't listen to nothing.
Right.
Or I listen to something I already like. So this is what I was saying. It's like, it feels like when you're talking about music now to people, is that you're fighting against Mr. Anderson, is because they will never go against the establishment ever. They won't just be like, you know what? I don't like none of this. And I'm not even going to force myself to like it.
Right.
It's just not up to my liking with anything.
Yeah.
But people have gotten so
That's
algorithmed
how I feel
out.
about a lot of this music nowadays.
No, that's how I feel about pretty much 90% of it. So when you're talking to people about artists, you be like, oh, they be like, so-and-so's my favorite artist, da, 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 da. And I'd be like, yo, I personally just didn't really like it that much. I didn't really think it was that good.
Right.
They'll argue it down. They'll argue you down, call you a hater, blah, blah, blah. But I'm just like, you've never got to the point to where you just stopped listening to whatever they was putting out. So that's what I meant. Like the establishment of like fame and music and like relevancy and being hip and all this outweighs
It became
what you think
too
the music
saturated.
is.
I believe like
Yeah,
when you
for
had
sure.
albums that came out back in the day, it gave it a pause.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that whole year was that whole run. Like it was longer
Yeah,
than that. You
I
know,
agree.
it almost lasted 2 years. Almost it felt like when somebody's album dropped, like when 50's album dropped.
Yeah.
He was doing videos for all that same album.
Man, I think we got too far gone that even the artist is rapping about the numbers they doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we had a whole episode about this. I think the episode title was "What Is a Number?"
Yeah.
And it's all fake
Yeah,
anyway.
and that's what I was saying. I was like,
fact.
I was like, if you take all that shit out of it, do you like the album?
Do you
Yes
like
or no?
the
I was like, it's a
album?
yes or no question. Because now if someone's like, oh, they only sold 2,000 copies, I don't care.
It don't matter in
Is the
anything.
album good? Like that was the whole point of that whole.
I did write
spiel.
in my notes something similar to what y'all are saying because music used to just be like you knew a rapper was a rapper, you knew a singer was a singer. It
Right.
wasn't. I'm not selling you McDonald's. Like I'm not selling
Right.
you. I'm selling my album.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it did become about business and numbers and all that shit, which like you said, it saturated the game, which took me back to the conversation we had.
No storytelling.
Right, type
Yeah,
shit.
I don't like this shit. It's no storytelling in this genre nowadays. This shit is weak. It's just
Where's
everything
Ghostface
is
at?
just.
Come on, man.
I don't know, man. I feel like, hey, thank your producers. That's the reason why y'all hot niggas.
Yeah,
for real.
that is it too.
That's just
But-
really what it come down
When
to.
we had that conversation when Jawan was there on Christmas that year, when I said I saw then that like this shit is all blending to get like there's no separation anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
I like why I like Hov? Cause Hov said basically in today's language like you can't sit with us type shit.
Right.
That was established. Like everything Hov was doing was established. Now you got niggas on Twitter saying is Lil Baby hotter than Wayne or some shit like that. And Wayne's
Absurd.
like
Absurd.
like I
What are
don't
we talking about?
like it's
First of all, the
not
catalog,
but that's
time.
really a thing, though.
this is a thing and people
it's crazy,
like
yeah.
but I said something to Dog the other day. He was like, I can't believe you just said that.
Yeah, what was that again?
The Future thing.
Oh yeah, this is insane.
Look,
This is insane.
You know, I think Future one of them
no,
ones.
no, but wait, just wait.
Okay.
I don't remember exactly what I said. Do you remember, kinda? Cause what did I say to you? I forgot, like a little bit. I say he's very high. I say he like might be above like Kendrick and all them niggas for me.
You said after looking back at the people like in the J. Cole, Kendrick era,
Right.
you say Future might be the best rapper out of all of them. That's what you said to me.
Yeah. I
think-
I stamped that.
I think he brings way more to the table than most people think.
I also look.
That's true.
He.
Yeah.
But I said better rapper.
Look.
Nah, Kendrick is the best.
I ain't
Like,
never
what are we
heard.
talking about here? Are we talking about lyricism or are we talking about
Bro,
just like,
Future
just like
is
when you
like
just looking at
impact,
like a
like-
rapper, like who has the better skill set.
Now, when Chris broke it down, he was just saying stuff that like really stuck with him though. Like these verses, like I was like, yeah, I remember that line. He was like, he's like, I think about this line daily.
Shit,
Yeah,
but for
yeah,
real, like
yeah.
look, I ain't got no manners for no slut. I don't put my thumb in her, but that shit's biblical.
No, but you know what though?
Like-
But this is the thing though. If somebody would have told me, because I still think Future is getting better, but
yeah, he said
if
no,
somebody
yeah.
would have told me, because again, when you arguing with people that are like this high up,
Yeah.
you pretty much splitting hairs. It
Yeah.
kind of becomes down to like personal preference or whatever.
Absolutely.
right.
But if somebody would have told me that Future was gonna be this, I would have been like, ain't no way,
Bro.
But what he's turned into is like
That is true.
When
When I
you
think
pretty much
about,
he's given a hit to pretty much every big artist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn, like you juiced up Drake. You gave Beyonce one of them ones. You
Rihanna.
gave Sierra one of them ones. You gave Rihanna one of them ones. Like you just out here just giving them out.
I wasn't even expecting him to come like that when he was a
Future,
Future. Remember when he did that Racks on Racks on Racks?
Yeah.
Bruh,
He was just a Future, so I didn't even think
Yeah.
like he was really going.
Look,
where's young Chris?
Miles. Look,
Ironic, huh? Future.
Miles was with me when I was at the show I was telling you about. Every time we bring it,
South by, yeah.
this,
Oh yes. Yes.
he got booed.
He did get booed, yes. We was there.
And I that's why when like now I'm like, bro, this dude has I've literally seen this man get
Okay,
booed.
but
Yeah.
what I understand him getting booed.
No, but I'm saying look where he's at now.
No,
That's
I
crazy.
understand. I'm with you 100%.
Yeah.
But what my retort to Dalton saying that, because that wasn't the first time he told me that, but now some time has passed and I actually thought about what happened. Future didn't go play his crowd
No.
Of course not.
because
But-
South by was still like
No.
weird. Yes, at that
I
time
know what you're saying.
Yes, bro.
That's no excuse.
that is an excuse.
Because South
you
by
think he would have got booed in Dallas or Atlanta
I know,
or
no, I know what you're saying, but at the same time, South by is supposed to be the smartest fan because they tapped in.
yeah, with like Tyler and
I know what you're
all
saying.
that shit. Like
No.
it was different.
No, that
thing
show was a
happening.
good lineup, bro.
I hear you. There wasn't no nigga like Future on the set.
No, but this is before his first album even came out.
Yeah.
So he came out. He came out to the wrong song too.
What song he come out to?
I'll take you to the moon.
Oh yeah, well.
And everybody was like, I literally watched people's faces like, what is this?
I really like that song.
Look, see, I'm telling you.
But I just like Future. I like Future.
I knew when I heard
It's
the
crazy.
Chosen One or whatever,
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god.
I knew. No,
different.
I knew Future was on it when he did Itching, bro.
Yeah, I'm selective.
My grandma and my granddaddy, they all suspicious.
Yeah.
Just ain't on the drugs. Hell no, I ain't listen. Come on, I'm like, wait, whoa. This nigga know my grandma, bro.
Future's
Like,
that
he
guy,
lit.
bro.
He lit.
This man said,
The junkies, they don't like me. I got
The
J's
junkies
at the door. Come on, bro.
tell my granny I don't need a bed. I'm sleeping on the floor.
nigga.
Yeah.
Biblical. You
Big
gotta,
six.
you gotta know that.
It's tough.
So
I ain't
Future
I
really
ain't
one of
gonna
them
lie,
ones to
The
me.
one album that I will say was
What's the
I don't
record
know.
on there?
I don't know if what was it called. Was it the Dirty Sprite?
Dirty
or,
Sprite is
was it Dirty-
absolutely
wait, hold
turned
on.
me into a fanatic.
Or was it the
DS2?
one? Wait, no.
No.
Dirty Sprite 1.
Dirty Sprite.
What's the one
The
with
mixtape.
Metro? I think that one.
Oh,
Metro,
DS. That's
Monster?
DS.
Metro went to jail. What
Oh, that was
one?
56 Nights.
56.
That was Esco went to
That's the
jail.
one.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I think 56 Nights is just okay.
Yeah,
but-
it's just okay. Compared
but-
to Monster and Beast Mode,
oh,
I'm a
Monster
boy.
is
I'm a monster.
iconic,
bro. That
bruh.
summer, bro, was insane. Then
No.
we get
This is the thing, though, and I love when artists do this. I feel like artists don't do this enough, but sometimes there just comes a point to where you just be like, "Yo, I'm about to control this whole vibe."
Yeah.
And Future decided to do that, and the fact that he did that, I think that's why
Yeah.
where he's at right
Yeah,
now.
I think
yeah.
he did
'Cause
that when he made Perky's Calling.
that was
When
that
he
was
made
in the
Perky's
that's
Calling,
in the time.
Yeah,
I
that's that
literally
time.
watched niggas turn into zombies.
Yes,
Like in real time.
He
like,
had a
dead ass.
That was a crazy run.
that was
crazy
It was like,
run,
oh,
bro.
shit.
he was literally
DS2.
no. It went the mixtapes. Then he
Yeah.
did DS2.
Oh yeah,
after
you're right.
that.
You're right. You were
Yes.
absolutely
that
right.
was like the exclamation point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah.
And then he
Outta here.
did
What a time to,
DS2.
then he did What a Time to Be Alive.
Yeah, come on, bro.
Bruh, I was
Unprecedented.
like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Bitch, you be nagging the kid.
You
to get
give
on my
up,
motherfucking
come
nerves.
on, bro. That
I was like, hey.
sliding all over that
nah,
goddamn.
Look, I like
album.
Future, bro. I like Future.
I get you,
I like it.
but again, looking back, I was just like, bro, he's really, like Miles said, he's really. But right now, you can see it more. I feel like he's really controlling every verse he's dropped.
Yeah.
Niggas have like on the internet is like, yo, what the fuck? The record with Quavo, the
that record with Quavo is hard.
He's proven he has longevity.
Yeah.
It's hard to do.
Which is hard to do. Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Boston Richie joint, the Bullseye 2, that nigga went insane.
Yeah.
Like he's just been going crazy, bro. Even the record with ESTG on ESTG's last album, the I'll
You
Shoot It
love that
Myself.
record.
I love that
Yeah.
album because
But that
ESTG.
album
but
is
you
hard.
brought up that verse.
yeah,
a
like
lot,
Future's
yeah.
like, bro.
But the thing about Future, bro, again, it comes to he just brings so much to the table because he's such a good songwriter. There's this artist I work with that he's been working with closely, and it's like the fact that he's locking in with her and he wanted to sign her at one point. I'm just thinking about it. I'm like, man, that's so interesting that he thinks like that. But when you can just make any type of song,
Yeah,
you are just because not everybody can just make any
Nah, for
type of
real.
song and
For
make it
real.
one of them things.
yeah,
like
for real.
Yeah.
the record he gave Sierra is in her top 5 best records
Yeah,
with
that
Body Party.
yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So it's just like when you got that type of ability to hear records like that for other people.
Even Drunk in
That's
Love,
not
bro. That was a
even
moment,
Drunk
bro.
in Love,
It was
bro.
a fucking moment.
This shit is not normal. I don't think people is just like understanding like, yo, to give somebody and to hear these type of melodies for this type of artist, bro, this shit is not normal, bro.
No, it's not, bro. That
That's-
nigga is like the definition of get,
Bro, but
for
he's
real.
again, I put him in the category when we're talking about like crazy songwriters. There are 2 people that I give it the most to, especially when this era and this decade of how everybody's cutting records and how everybody stylistically. I give it to Party Next Door and Future
Yeah,
for sure.
They molded. Yeah,
This
for
is
sure.
the whole
Yeah.
thing, style wise.
Yeah.
Is that like Party is absolutely the guy,
Yeah. No questions asked,
bro. We don't
At all.
gotta. Party's the guy. Writing wise,
at all.
he's the guy, bro. Like when you hear these records, even the records he does for himself, it's just like, oh man, this is interesting. That melody,
I know
that's crazy.
Joy your shit, right?
Yeah, I love Joy.
My record on that album was Spiteful for sure, bro.
Yeah, Spiteful's
because,
crazy though.
You know,
Spiteful.
with these hoes for sure. But
Muse was crazy too.
yeah. He got joints,
It's
bro.
how it's just how he thinks about records.
Yeah, how he approached that shit for sure.
Yeah, he's sick.
Yeah, Future and Party, I would say for sure. They, especially during that time we're talking about dropping P2 at that
Yes.
time as well. And then everything Future was doing, like P2 lasted for a minute, bro.
Yeah.
Like a minute. Like these niggas shot. Never mind. I ain't gonna say that. Never mind.
Okay.
I mean, I definitely think he a huge impact. I mean, as far as like, when I listen to a lot of these people what they trying to sound like.
These niggas told me Bryson Tiller was coming for party, bro.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
They told me that.
How do y'all feel about Bryson? Especially right now, though.
I didn't know he talked like that in real life.
Would you think he sound like a robot or
That
something?
nigga sound like Kermit.
That's funny.
But that soul, what was it? I was
Trap
gonna
Soul.
say Soul Caliber.
Trap song.
Trap Soul was a moment.
So caliber.
It definitely got records on there. I think stylistically, what carried him more than his writing and singing ability was the production.
Thank your producer.
Because the beats were crazy on Trap Soul for sure. And then I think it was to his detriment, but like that shit took off, and I don't think he was able to sustain
Yeah, you know how
because it
something
happened
just
so
bigger
fast.
than you?
Yeah, it happened over.
Oh shit, you can't keep up with
That's
it.
what I was about to say. Is that moment was so huge, and he might not have been who he was supposed to be.
Yeah,
I don't think he was ready yet. I don't think he even knew.
Bro,
like,
this nigga was working like overnight in Kentucky, bro. Like just bought him a mic and uploaded Trap Soul
To having the
SoundCloud,
number
bro.
one song in the country.
Wasn't Timberland producing that?
Nah.
Nah, wait, I thought
Timbo worked on the album for sure though.
Yeah.
He worked on the album.
But that first little joint,
Don't.
yeah, I thought he put out the.
That was on SoundCloud. He just put it out.
that
I
was-
thought he put out the whole Trap Soul
that was
first,
the-
and then they
that
like
was
went
the
back
song.
in.
That was the
Okay.
song.
Yeah,
He spent
dope.
$5 for that song, and that's what happened. Don't.
There you go.
That shit is crazy.
That was a good
Shout out
beat.
to
And
too.
this is
Bryson.
exactly why everybody trying to be a rapper.
Yeah,
Cause you never know.
you never know,
You just
bro.
never fucking know.
Speaking of the Burna Boy record, though, how has life changed for you since it came out?
I was like,
Nah, that's a real question. Y'all
You
niggas
know-
#1 in Nigeria.
No,
and
the
shit,
thing is that you just get more sessions. You just get more people just hitting you up.
accessibility to you.
Yeah,
really,
people
yeah.
just be wanting to hear like more stuff. So it's just more opportunities,
Yeah.
obviously.
Which
But-
is a break fucking deal. Like
No,
he
yeah.
downplaying the shit. They like, I mean, the thing is, like, you know, you just get a couple.
No, because I just be like, well, now I'm looking at it like, yo, what should I actually take? Am I gonna focus this much on this? Is it worth it to do all these things? So I'm just looking at it like that. But it's been great. It's like people hitting me out like, yo, it's fucking Burna Boy, man. He's fucking huge, bro.
yeah, he's definitely
International.
big.
And the fact that my record's on this nigga's album, and he's probably gonna get Grammy nominated and all this crazy shit.
Which in
I
turn
think
makes
it's
you Grammy
just,
nominated.
yeah, which
Kinda,
I'm
yeah.
Grammy nominated, and then hopefully we win in the future. You know what I'm saying? So, no, it's crazy, bro. It's like I always say this. Anytime I'm on anybody's album, it's like, damn, bro, I'm on somebody's album. You know what I'm
mean,
saying?
I
And it's
made-
hard
made
to
the
get.
cut.
Yeah, you make the cut. It's hard to get on people's projects because there's a million producers, bro.
Right, and you don't know if you're gonna get your shit.
Ever.
Cut.
And it's like every year I've kind of done something to where I was like, oh, fuck, I was on this album. It's like every year it's kind of been that thing. Like I always get one bigger than life thing that just comes out of nowhere.
For
that
sure.
I'm just able to get. So this year, I mean, we got more on the way, but so far right now, it's just like, man, I got a record on Burna Boy's album.
It
That's
started with
fucking crazy.
Currency, right? That was like your
Yeah,
first.
that was
yeah.
like the first one to where I was
Now
like, this is an artist that I really, really
Yeah,
like.
you fucked with Currency heavy.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm on this nigga's album, and then he went to the Wale. But the more recent shit was like getting on Freddie Gibbs' album was
Yeah,
like
that shit
crazy
was-
to me.
Even though he kind of
They was calling him Spready Gibbs and all kind
yeah,
of
all
crazy
that other
shit.
shit. That's the second time something like that's happened to you.
But no, this is
'Cause the
bro.
Tory shit was crazy too.
Oh God, I always joke and say this nigga ruined my life. But like, the thing is about this whole thing, even you asking me this question, it don't get that different unless something is just a smash hit.
Yeah,
So people have been asking me that, and I'm just like, yo, sometimes, yeah, I got a record with like a big artist. Of course, I'm super thankful. I'm super happy. You know what I'm saying? And a bunch of things may come from that.
yeah.
But when you think about it, unless you got the record that's going, it's kind of like it don't really matter like that.
Like you, if you
All
would
right,
have,
my nigga, let me get back in the game.
if you did last, it'll be a different conversation.
If Big 7 turns into last, we talking about a different
Which
thing.
you will.
Yeah.
But I listened to the album. Even I'm stepping back like, nigga, it's some records on this motherfucker. I'm listening to it. I'm like, yo, I love my record, obviously.
Yeah, it's hard.
But the record that's going crazy right now is the City Boys record. I'm like, motherfucker, this shit's smacking.
That whole hard,
This
normal.
Who was that? Is that Burna Boy too?
Yeah,
Yeah,
All right.
that's what I'm saying. Like on his album, he has like a good 6 songs
Yeah.
that
No,
if they shoot videos and do all
that
this shit,
motherfucker really slap.
that's what I'm saying. Like that's the problem about being a part of a great
The
album.
intro,
Yeah.
I told
Is
him
that
the intro go hard.
Intro stupid.
Normal go hard. What's the other one?
Shit, the Sitting on Top of the World with 21 just entered urban radio. It just got nominated today for like 7 BET awards and shit.
God damn.
And it's just like, bruh, when you just a part of an album like
And that
this,
was,
you never know.
I ain't gonna lie, that was my least favorite one on the album.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen a bunch of people say that, but it's just like I'm listening to this. I'm like, bro, it's some cuts on here.
Yeah.
So it's just like if your joint, it just isn't the one that's like cutting through. It almost feels like it didn't happen
Right.
on a certain level.
Yeah, I
you know what I'm
feel
saying?
you.
But obviously, I'm fucking thankful because it's a big album. You know what I'm saying? I can order more plaques now.
Oh, that was a stunt right there.
Nah, it's just a reality. So you know, it's cool though. But yeah, we got more on the way, man.
Who produced Last anyway? Do you know who it was? Yeah, that's the only reason why I say that is because
Last is fire though.
you flip a Tony Braxton. You don't think to flip a Tony Braxton record, I guess.
Last is
Like
fire,
that one.
bro.
And then make it like what would you call that? Dance hall? What is that?
It's Afrobeat.
Afrobeat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Afrobeat.
I hate. Okay, on top of you being on Burna Boy's album, this is actually great conversation to have. I've seen people turn on Afrobeats on social media.
Bro, I don't know why though.
They've turned
Part
on
of it
Yeah,
is
like,
part of it is what Burna said though recently.
Yeah.
In this interview. He's like, yo, it's not really about anything. It's just good vibes.
Yeah.
And I guess people kind of took that to heart. That it's not really about nothing though.
Yeah. Because I
It's
don't know
just
what they be saying. The shit
That's
just
what he
feel-
said.
yeah.
Because Burna himself says he does like Afro fusion, meaning it's gonna be good records, but I'm talking about stuff too.
Yeah.
Afro beats is just it feels good. A lot of the
Yeah.
shit don't make sense.
It's just jiggy shit.
Yeah.
It's just jiggy shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's what it is. That
Also, it was, I think, another part of, I ain't seen people turn on the album, so to speak, but him and his comments about obviously black people not knowing where they come from, or black Americans rather. And it's crazy because now more than ever, I've seen the divide of like Africans and African Americans as far as social media goes.
it's back.
We really, it's like, I don't know.
I don't know.
To a certain degree, I guess I understand, because it's like, I feel like Africans do look down on African Americans more, but I think it does stem from us not knowing who we are. But then all that Americans are lazy and all this other shit comes into play. And I think it just right now it's a moment on social media that, you know.
To piggyback off what you're saying with the Burna Boy and his comment about
Us not knowing where we come from.
I mean, it's facts.
But
It's facts, and
But this is the funny.
and this was all he was basically saying is this is why I keep in tune. I want to still be out here active.
But people like this
in
though.
in my country.
This is why they
Where I'm
mad
at.
though, is because they might see him in the video and he wearing Timbs, he doing all this shit.
he doing nigga shit.
Black American shit. But here's my whole thing on it is that like
But everybody is
what people like this
music is all taken from each other. So it's like it's not like you can't say, "Oh, I didn't
But
like
here,
New
bro,
York music."
here's
or I
my
didn't
thing,
like-
bro, is that hindsight's always gonna be 2020. So I feel like he might have just made a comment and didn't realize what he was saying at the time.
The severity of what
you know what I'm saying?
Because
This country need to get out their fucking feelings and
Wait,
realize
but let
the
me
world
ask
you-
don't
That too.
spin on the axle of your feelings or your emotions.
That
let me
too.
ask you this though. You think Burna Boy would have said that if he was here?
Nah.
No, he gonna be humble.
They
about
not
it,
even gonna ask him that question.
No, what I'm meaning by him exactly. They're
That's
not gonna
the
ask
part.
him that.
Is-
So on one hand, you got a dude that came from. He's Nigerian, right?
Yeah.
So he's from Nigeria. He knows he's from Nigeria. Whoopty whoop. Okay. X amount of years ago, my ancestors got snatched off that continent.
Right.
They brought us over here, slave trade, Jim Crow, all that shit happened. Now I'm a nigga from Texas.
Africans sold Africans.
Right, that's true. But I'm a nigga in Texas, from
Right.
Texas.
Right.
If you have the means to find out where you come from, like my brother did the 23andMe and shit, I know we like Congan or whatever, right?
Right.
So I looked it up online. I looked where it was at on the diaspora and all that shit. And I saw how they was dressing. I was like, oh, that's why niggas loud. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's in our spirit. That's in our blood. Like,
Yeah.
niggas loud. They wore jewelry and shit in the Congos. They was flashy and shit.
Yeah.
So I was like,
They
oh, okay.
dashiki be vibrant as a
Yeah,
motherfucker.
yeah. So I was like, that's where niggas get that from. I get it now. That's what. Okay, cool. But that's it. Do I want to go? Look, I'm gonna be. Let me keep
Oh,
it.
I definitely want to go to Africa.
I want to go, but like, niggas say come home.
I
nigga,
really want
I
to go
live
to like the hood.
in
though.
Arlington, Texas. But when I knew I was on to something, my dad was like, he said this shit because he grew up. They had to use outhouses and shit. He was like, we had to do this. We had to cut on wood. We had to get water out the well. We had to whoopty whoop. He was like, now, do I appreciate it? Yeah, because you know it made him who he was.
Yeah.
Would I go back to it?
Hell
nah.
Yeah.
Of course not.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to shit out. The fuck no.
But that's-
I ain't saying that's
but-
Africa. I'm just saying
But
like,
that's the thing too, though, because Africa is just like here. It's a modern city.
yeah, come on. What happened to Wakanda, nigga? I got Wakanda right in the
Yeah.
crib, nigga. I can hit a button on my phone that turn off my lights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Come on,
that's
nigga.
the thing.
They
people
have
gotta-
the same shit.
I mean, I can't do that. I don't have that, but I'm just
Nah,
saying.
they
If I
have the same shit.
if I,
Bruh,
They got the same shit.
They got
You gotta
really
realize.
beautiful cities. They
I
just,
know they do,
They
bro.
like to show
Nigeria
villages
is rich
instead
as
of-
fuck.
Yeah, they rich as shit out there. Like,
I'm
Niggas
being
is-
funny, guys.
You know, America do be like trying to like paint the picture though, like that shit just be like real fucked
They try to
up
make
out
every
there.
other country look poor.
Eddie Griffin
Exactly.
had this joke about Africans when he was watching TV late at night, and
It
he
was a
seen a
dysfunctional
little.
family, wasn't it?
I can't remember which one.
You
Where he
finna
was
say
like,
something that's gonna get us banned.
no,
from
he
three
was like,
countries, nigga.
he
You gotta
watching
clip that
it.
shit
He's
out.
like, yo, he watching it with the sad music, and he was like, it's a little kid, it's a fly on his eyeball. He was like, I know you weak, nigga, but blink, goddammit, blink.
Nah, I see that shit.
My mom adopted one of those kids.
Oh, she
And
paid,
paid the money.
Man,
and shit.
I did that shit for
That's
like
not
2
a real-
weeks, so
But
Nah,
you ain't really
yeah.
adopt them. You just like get
you
a
just send
photo.
them money.
When my
And you get a
mom,
photo.
when she told me that, I was like, "Come on, now, bro."
You brought
What the
another
fuck?
kid.
Yeah,
in
what
here?
the fuck? What dad think about this?
Okay.
Nigga, you just bring it home.
They're not
Kids.
coming home, Chris.
Yeah, I mean, I was a kid. I was very impressionable. I was like, oh, yeah, we got a little African boy. And then I started daydreaming about taking him to schools. Like, don't pick on my brother and shit. But, you know, he stayed where he was at. I hope he doing good wherever he at, you know?
Yeah, I did one too. Like I adopted one, but I had got a new car.
I
Niggas
did-
saying
I
it
did
like
one too,
Like,
like-
y'all really finna go adopt.
This is crazy.
No,
would you adopt an African kid? Would
If
you
I-
adopt
if
an
I was
African
rich
kid?
as
he
fuck.
got an African kid. Nigga. He African. Nigga.
No, that's a fact.
He half
If I was rich as fuck, yeah,
African.
I would.
Like
I don't know.
adopt or like send money to.
Man, I wish I could just pour money into a great foster care or some shit.
Yeah, that was actually legit though.
Because I wouldn't want to take care of the kids.
Because once you learn about foster care and shit, you
They
be
be
like,
fucked
I'm not
off.
giving none of y'all niggas money. 'Cause
Yeah,
y'all
they
niggas
don't
need to
do
fix
nothing
this.
for them kids, man.
Yeah,
That's what these
Well,
niggas be balling off of.
I can't really go into too much detail about
don't.
one particular subject, but I do. There was these two boys that went to my school that were foster brothers,
Okay.
Yeah.
and the kid whose parents took them in, he might have at that time he definitely was like the flies nigga
Yeah.
in elementary, but the brothers were. I
Not
was
that.
like, y'all live in the same house?
Yeah.
And then when I went over there, like how they were treated and like
Of course.
how and I
Yeah.
was, but in my soul as a child, I was like, this ain't right, bro. Like, why y'all doing this?
Yeah.
Like, I knew that as a kid.
Like what they do, like shove him in the corner and shit. Like,
Man,
Nigga,
look,
I
bro,
feel
like
like
big-
we all seen
Here,
Harry
take this
Potter.
motherfucking
Yeah,
sandwich,
like-
sit your
I feel
ass
like
in the
it's like
but
that.
but it is, but like worse because it's like you don't
Reality.
expect.
He not a wizard and shit, nigga.
Yeah, they wasn't wizard, and you don't expect. Like I see how they treat their actual son. So I'm like, why would y'all even take? But then you grow up and they get tax breaks and they get paid
they
and
get paid. They
all that
balling
shit.
off of his
And I
success.
was just like, yo, that's wild, bro.
balling off his struggle.
Yeah, bro.
And
It was 2 kids that were together in that foster care.
And they could let him go at any time.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's
They
With
go
any
right back to the
repercussions,
system.
Yeah,
the system, man.
that shit
Wow,
gross.
Yeah, I don't like that shit.
Nah, I don't
bro.
like foster kids. I heard a lot about that shit.
Yeah, same, bro.
I don't like
That's
that shit at
terrible.
all.
A lot of women get molested in that shit.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Shit that came to a screeching halt,
Yeah,
nigga.
no, I looked at the phone and you said,
we had to let that wash over
yeah,
for
yeah,
a
yeah,
second.
yeah.
Let
You
that
had to let
pass.
that-
Something for y'all to think about.
Yeah, yeah.
Adopt today.
Message.
Yeah, for sure, for
Oh,
sure, for sure.
God. That shit was crazy.
Hey, what's the wildest
He can't
shit?
catch.
What's the wildest shit y'all like read on social media?
The wildest shit ever.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know if I remember it, but I'm just trying to think of something more recent.
I got one that's recent. They've been terrorizing my timeline. Blueface and Chris Sean,
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
That-
This
that-
is
that's automatic. Though.
this is literally, bro. This is like,
He said that.
no, they've been terrorizing my
No, for
timeline.
real, for real.
But
Yeah.
this is literally like when you see an abusive relationship. This
Yeah.
is textbook abuse on both
yeah.
sides,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
it has it's narcissism.
Yeah.
It has every aspect.
No,
of
look, I will say this, and I sent it to
You tuned in,
Ryan.
aren't you?
Wait, no, there was one thing Blueface, whatever his name, said that I was like, yo, this nigga kind of spitting. He was like, bitch, you trying to give God my credit, and I ain't going for it.
That was
I was
funny.
like,
No,
yo,
that shit was crazy.
that nigga hard, bro. I was
Okay.
like,
Okay, he'll say that, and the next line he'll be like, "Who gonna watch my son?"
Yeah.
type shit.
Motherfucker, you right?
No,
Exactly.
but peep this though.
I said, everybody get back. This nigga ill.
No, but peep this though. So I watched a video earlier
Yeah.
today of
I
Krishan
know
with
what
her son, and the baby's crying obviously, and she starts crying. So when I see, matter of fact, this is probably my first time seeing Krishan sober.
Oh yeah.
So when you see somebody sober for the first time, only thing I could think of is like, bro, I pray she stays sober, bro.
Bro,
Yeah,
'cause
yeah.
before they even got, she was a bodybuilder, like she was like
Like
a
D1
fitness-
athlete type shit.
Yeah, and then I was like,
She got face tats and shit now.
Yeah.
And it's like, no disrespect to anybody with a face tat.
She's
But
trying to adopt the music lifestyle, the culture.
she
of that
just
shit.
got swallowed up by the whole thing of it. And it's just like, the reason why it's just unfortunate because there's like a kid involved. But you just hate to see 2 adults acting like this in front of everybody.
She is a kid. Her mom's still a kid, man. No
Nigga, they
disrespect.
both kids.
But- and
He's a fucking
but
kid.
his
bro.
mom,
Yeah.
Blueface's mom is
A
fucking
kid
wild.
too.
Wild.
Yo,
She
I
just
seen
said
this
that
shit. She
they
said something
cousins.
Like, yo, I seen his dick or some shit. Wild.
Yeah, he said
Bro.
his brother said that their mom used
Taught
to
him how to fuck or whatever.
teach him how to have sex and shit.
And this
What is
is
she-
why
that
this
sound
is
like-
abuse,
That
nigga.
sound like molestation.
Motherfucker,
bro.
It is.
you know the meme. You're a victim.
Yeah, no, for real.
You a victim.
You're a victim.
But that's the thing though,
Bruh.
is that we're just watching, we're seeing like in live how trauma gets created
Yeah.
and how nobody does anything about
Yeah,
it.
but talk about it.
And just yes, queen. Like,
Yes, queen.
What are we doing?
It's either that or they really playing the shit out of the system.
No, they not playing.
No,
that,
this
bro.
is all.
This
This is straight special
raw and
ed.
uncut, nigga.
Motherfuckers got helmets on.
This is.
But see that
this is-
situation's automatic. That can't be the wild. Like,
Dog.
that's always wild.
So,
Uh,
I'm just like, Jesus Christ.
yeah, no.
I'm praying for them because I hope they just find some
Man, look.
balance somewhere.
Look, I'm gonna be honest though. If anybody is gonna be like, what responsible, I guess it's gonna be her.
No, for sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be her.
I hope it's her.
Yeah,
Every nigga, a kid need his mom, bro.
No, for
like,
sure.
it's,
really need both, but
I mean,
But-
if it's a
Mom.
boy, he definitely need his father though,
yeah, for sure.
and it is a boy.
because he just gonna turn out another Blueface.
Nah, I think she gonna do the right thing. I think she got just based off that video of Blueface punching. That really, they 2 dysfunctional people.
They
that's together.
dysfunctional,
Like, cause even
bruh.
that video when Blueface got into it with like her family or whatever, I was like, damn, everybody like that's usually
They all
like,
are like this, bro.
That's crazy.
It's
bro.
a dysfunction, bro.
It's a lack of
it's trauma, nigga.
Yeah, it's trauma and lack
They
of
don't know how to
communication.
communicate.
They don't exactly.
like, correctly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I will say though, on a lighter note, that shoe shit brought up some past trauma to me.
What shoe shit?
The chick who like met a dude off Tinder.
Oh, and the nigga took his shoes.
Yeah, bro, because I'm I not kind of similar, but not really. Like I knew she had the shit, she just never gave it back. I don't want to say anything
That's funny
like
as hell.
too.
How old are they?
I don't know. Some New Yorkers, they probably they 12 but like 40 type shit. Like they just,
Wait.
New Yorkers are just they grow up like they already grown when they're born. I was listening to
That's funny, though.
Rory and Maul, bro, like a little while ago, and I never thought about this because I never had to do it. They had to take public transportation in like second grade, bro.
Yeah.
By themselves.
That's
like
very
to go
normal.
to school.
Oh,
No, yeah, that's facts.
I rode the bus.
But I'm saying like
This not the subway going to a different borough.
Yeah,
and
like-
shit.
You
You know what I'm
talking about
saying?
the subway or whatever, like in second grade.
With
That's
adults
Bruh.
at adult people time.
Bro.
So when
Yeah,
you getting
no.
on the subway where everybody else is getting to work and shit, and you a kid going to school.
Funny enough, I saw that in real time in Japan.
oh my god.
I saw this little kid with a
Yeah.
backpack. He was just chilling, and they have like a special card they used to get on the. It just lets them on for free.
I couldn't imagine, bro.
And he was just sitting there.
I
What
was
you think
But
about?
low-key-
But like, play on that. Like, think about it. I watch kids nowadays.
They
They
know
getting in
directions.
Ubers.
yeah.
That's still a stranger, bro. If you ask me.
But this is the thing,
But you
though.
comfortable with it. You buy your son an
Because
Uber.
you don't know nothing else though. Now
Yeah.
it's just so normal. So to you saying I can't imagine, man, you grow up with it. You think it's normal.
Yeah, that's true.
Bro,
But-
especially in Asia though, it's funny you brought up Japan. Bro, that's so normal to them.
Yeah.
Is that as kids, for one, it's because it's way safer than it is here. But it's a thing to where a kid will just go to the fucking grocery store by themselves and they're 6 years old, bro.
And they'll leave their bike outside unchained.
Unchained,
People
bruh.
leave their laptops on the table
Yeah,
there.
it's
It's
just wild. Bro.
Niggas would be like,
I don't know
niggas are
about doing that
running.
in this day and time.
Nah,
but-
hell
No,
no.
bro, you can do that present
in the
day.
day.
No,
in Japan,
present
in Japan,
day.
they don't do nothing.
It's
like
not,
that.
bro.
Look,
in
Japan,
present day,
you would probably get your ass. Like, this is severe consequences, I feel like.
no, bro.
You don't think
You
so?
can look this up.
No, I've been there.
This is not America, bro.
So I watched a video. My bad, I didn't mean to cut you.
No, go ahead.
I watched a video, and they got these little sleep pods.
Yeah, the capsule hotels.
And,
Yeah,
and you can go like sleep in them, like at random little
Yeah.
places. You just pay for it and sleep in there,
capsule.
and you
hotels.
just see how these motherfuckers is really like they clean. They really like.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
And
I
they-
just feel like they discipline that mindset.
and they
that
split.
They,
They also split those between men and
and,
female.
and then when I think
So-
about the pandemic, they was on motherfuckers' asses if you wasn't in the house.
Yeah, they was
ain't
though.
playing
They
with
was
it,
though.
yeah. So I just feel like it's just different disciplines.
They have a
structure,
different.
bro. Like,
They have a different cultural mindset
Yeah.
just about everything, even in their sayings and just how we talk to each
that shit
other.
would have
Yeah.
been fucked up. One of them little pods. Ain't nobody.
Nigga, what?
They're all over.
Look at how we do Airbnbs, nigga. You think we gonna take care of a little pod?
Somebody would have left some shit in there, piss in there, all types of shit.
Oh man. But yeah, I riding the bus to school and yeah, that subway shit. Cause again,
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about the subway.
yeah,
It's-
bro, that is
the
just
subway's grimy.
cause you gotta think like how impressionable. Like I remember I got in trouble for getting in the car with my brother's friends, just driving from Bryant to my house. And Alice was like, don't ever get in the car with blah, blah, blah. But I knew them. But still, you know what I'm saying? They did take like the scenic route. And I was like, oh shit, they finna kidnap me or
I'm
something.
crying.
I was a little scared.
I was like,
Nigga
bro,
thought it was Alpha
Look,
Dog. Nigga.
y'all think white people wild now. Them white boys Vince used to hang out with were in fucking
I'm crying.
insane, bro. This the 90s. I'm talking about sneaking into your mama liquor cabinet 90s crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I told you before, I seen this nigga who picked me up, literally damn near beat this nigga to death with rollerblades, bruh. I seen this shit.
That's a random item.
He was a skater boy.
Okay.
A literal skateboard.
Like, for real, bro. He put them
Okay.
hoes on it. I'm talking inline rollerblades, bro. He
Yeah.
put these hoes on his hands like fucking sock 'em boppers, nigga. And got to work in this nigga. I was like,
funny as shit.
this nigga's ill, bro. Across the street, right, directly.
He said it's ill.
I'm outside my door looking at this like
Yeah.
nobody gonna stop this. we all just girls screaming and crying and shit. I'm like, bro.
That remind me of that one video where it's a nigga, he just knocking everybody out with one punch, and the girl sitting there screaming like he got shot because he get knocked out. She's standing over this nigga screaming like, ah, like she's screaming. I'm like, wait,
It was like a school fight, right?
I don't know, but they just in somebody's yard.
Yeah, I
and
know what you're talking about.
one
Like,
hitting quitting niggas.
Yeah.
So niggas is running up like he was shot. It's like, bro, he just knocked out, bro.
But hey, seeing somebody get knocked out with one punch is
No, it's crazy.
No, it's
though.
crazy, bro.
because
It's
they be out. Dude.
Yeah, they do be out.
Hey, hold on. I know what I was talking. I'm not to joke, but
Last
I'm
thing.
curious to see like. Hello, y'all saw the chick that got hit with the brick, right?
Hey, dog.
I'm not
What y'all
laughing.
talking about? What y'all talking
There was a
about?
You
chick
ain't
on social
seen it?
media,
Nah.
like
It's not funny, bro.
some dude, like
She didn't.
he asked for her
added a
number.
She said no, so he hit her with a brick.
Hitting somebody with a brick is crazy.
Wait,
I'm not gonna lie. I see her face. I thought she had a.
Yeah.
I thought she had a
And
filter on
it
her
was like
shit.
swollen.
Bro, her
yeah.
shit.
Look, I ain't never seen a square head like that,
Bro,
bro.
I seen a woman say, a woman now, I just want you, this shit go both ways. A woman said, I'm not gonna lie. She said, I'm not gonna lie. He rocked her shit.
Man, y'all wrong, man.
I'm not laughing at it's just the fucking,
the metaphor.
like this, like, in what world, I mean, it happens,
Just
but
think
I'm
about,
like, I can't believe
but
it.
you
like,
know how crazy you got to be to hit somebody with a
bro,
brick.
that's what I'm
dog?
saying, like
a brick.
a
dog?
brick.
And then internet gonna make comedy.
Oh my god, I'm not laughing
bro,
at this
it's
young
not
lady.
like-
I feel bad for her. but
For sure,
That shit was
100,000%.
swollen, bro.
But like a brick, bruh.
I seen a female get hit with a brick before.
Nah, you ain't
God
see.
damn.
You ain't see it.
not like this.
That's
though.
what. That's why you saying that, because you ain't seen it. Let me show you.
Show this
I seen a
nigga.
female in real
Man,
time.
that shit
in the
fat,
house,
bro. What kind of brick was that?
I got it. There was one of them acne brick.
But
For
he
acne bricks.
did he
from-
hold it?
The-
Did he
That's
hold
a.
it?
We
He
ain't
just
got footage
slapped
of
yeah,
it.
we
What
ain't
did
got
he
footage
throw
of the
it?
hit. We ain't got footage of the hit.
No,
We just
he
got,
had to hit her.
like.
Oh,
Yeah, 'cause that's what I'm thinking.
Forced. That nigga
Yeah,
slapped
like
the
he
shit out
punched.
of her.
He used
Cause
like
her
yeah.
whole side of her face was swollen.
It's like out here. It's like super far. Yeah.
she looked like Quagmire.
Yeah, for sure.
Like
That's
not
exactly
even
what
trying to
she
be
looked
funny.
like.
Like
Let me
she
see
do.
this shit, bro.
Did they-
I'm so.
Just type in brick girl.
No, bro.
On
They got.
Twitter.
It's hashtag Brickgate.
Brickgate. Brickgate is crazy.
Oh, they have the actual video.
No, that's when she like
Was-
slapped that white dude.
Show her face. Damn, look at his face. Show me again. I want to see it again. Let me see it again.
I do know her account's like a troll account.
Oh my god,
Bro,
though.
it's bad, bro. Yeah, so he had to do that with it. He didn't
Yeah,
chunk it. Nah,
he didn't
yeah,
chunk
chunk
that.
it.
Yeah, that's
No,
crazy.
that was in hand.
Chunky,
Yeah.
he probably would have killed her. I ain't
God
gonna lie to
damn.
you.
He could have killed her anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that too.
I hope they find that nigga though. Give that nigga 100 years,
Bro.
because I don't condone none of that shit.
100?
Bro,
100.
Damn,
This
you,
is-
you can't
That's
let
attempted murder.
I know we talk about this. This is random as fuck. Do not ask me how it started. This is another story for another day. But I recently just started watching Tyler Perry's Sisters. You know the show on BET Plus? Chris,
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
So the fact that it's a soap opera, but there's kind of a scene where it's a gay nigga on there, and the situation was this dude was telling the gay dude to meet him somewhere, and he ended up beating him up. But that was the first thing I thought of, like, damn, a nigga can just beat you the fuck up one day
For no reason.
for no fucking reason.
For no reason, bro.
Like that's
He
some
thought he was
crazy
going to
shit.
lunch.
He thought he was just gonna go out and have a good time, and he got his ass beat.
The dating scene is, I can't admit, like, women, I've seen women say, like, I just give them my number.
Yeah,
so,
they
like,
just-
out of fear of what they might do. And it angers me. I ain't gonna, when I read that shit, but not because they're in fear. It angers me that there's really niggas out here that are not player, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
like just don't know how to be cool about that
none
shit.
of them pushing P. They ain't got no pimping on. They ain't got no playerism in them, and they rather just be aggressive.
Like, aggression ain't did nothing but send niggas to jail or get niggas killed.
But
like,
you know what? I like being like around people that in Chicago and seeing other people just in different places. it's really trauma, bro. It's just
Yeah.
how they grew up without no mom, or how their mom talked to them, or how just certain things go.
Or how their dad
Yeah.
told them, like how they saw their dad treating women or whatever.
That too. Or just the lack of not having no father around
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
I mean, you just don't have that around. You don't know right from wrong. You don't know that shit. So, you know what I'm saying? You just adapting your mom's traits. So if your mama the type of like that's abusive and arguing with you all the time, you're gonna be yelling and doing all that shit too. And that's just real fact.
But there is a flip to that. If your mom is yelling and being abusive to you, that you're not going to be aggressive. That you actually avoid that with people.
I mean, yeah,
Like, and not want to disappoint
Okay.
the woman or anything
So,
like that.
I
There's
used
a flip.
I used to tell my mom, because me and my mama have a great relationship. I used to tell my mom, I'm like, she'd be like, motherfucker, stop yelling. Or, motherfucker, stop talking. And I'm like, you saying motherfucker ain't going to make me not say motherfucker.
no,
You
that's
telling it to me.
Yeah.
And so it's like, it's only like, I picked up after that shit. And
Yeah.
that's how I talk. And like, some people who know me and really been around me and my mom, we talk kind of like that. And they might be like, oh my God, you cuss around your mom? You're like, ooh, but that's just.
Niggas say she cuss around me.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, I mean.
I just started like cussing around my parents. And then they like, I'm like not cussing at them or anything, but
just cussing
but
around them.
I was talking to them cussing, but it's like we were having a passionate conversation, so that came out. But like, nah, grandma and shit like
My
that.
thing
hell
be
nah.
like back to the thing though. You talking about the dating scene. My thing be like, do niggas not feel themselves when they like? You don't feel the energy. Like, yo,
that's
I
crazy.
might be tweaking right now.
Yeah,
I've never been that. Like, I always have a cool time because it's like my whole thing is that. I mean,
Shit,
it's
do
just
you feel
another.
the
It's just
dating scene?
another
What you say?
person.
yeah.
But you know how people like, you know how somebody do something annoying and you be like, yo, I might be being annoying right now.
Like you get that secondhand embarrassment off.
Yeah,
of
off yourself.
Yeah.
Like, and it's just kind of like when niggas who be on that type of time, it's just like that's the thing to me about even just talking about dating though, is that when you just hanging out with people, sometimes you hang out with niggas and they be like, yo, I want to go be around some bitches. And
Yeah.
I never was like that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's
for
just
sure.
like I never had that energy to where I was just gonna go out and like quote unquote hunt. I feel like that's kind of weird. I feel like
Yeah,
I've been more of
I was
the.
never hunting, but if
Miles.
I have.
Let's be honest.
Yeah, I'm just saying you knew how I live with.
Yeah, I know how it go.
I couldn't escape.
But this is the thing though, is that you develop
Yeah.
such a weird way of looking at things when you just like. I'm more just like, yo, let's just go hang out and have a good time.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
need
yeah.
to meet
And
anybody.
if that
And if
come
it-
along the journey, then I
then
might accept
perfect.
it. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
then
Conquest.
perfect. But if not, I'm not going to do anything to be like, yo, I need to go here. It's gonna be plenty of women there. Let's go, nigga. This is not no fucking sitcom.
Yeah.
Like I have no interest in that.
Where the ladies at?
Yeah, you know how niggas be, and it's just be like, and it be niggas that don't.
I used to do that a little bit when I was young.
But this is why I said when
you
you
younger,
younger,
that I wasn't
yeah.
placing myself around places to be around people. That's why now that I'm older, I just be so tired. I'm not the type
you
of
just
person
be
that-
wanting to hang out and just chill, because it's
Yeah.
like
Straight up.
now that you older, things like become just way more intentional, and you
Yeah.
kind of just want to like, it's not the pursuit. So you know when you see people like it be a girl at the bar and she's wearing like a red dress, I just be like, damn, shawty, you really thought about it. You put on this red dress. You
Yeah.
wanted a nigga to come up here
Yeah.
and then be the nigga of your dreams, and
Yeah.
then y'all live happily ever after.
I've never seen that before, but yeah.
I-
But it's the same thing.
Yeah,
you know
I
what I'm
imagine
saying?
it being a thing.
But he lives in LA though, so
Yeah.
I mean,
he gonna
the
get
type
that-
the
he gonna
type
get
of
that
shit
shit.
you see, it's fucking California is just
You
crazy.
see that shit everywhere.
But I just be thinking like, yo, it's hella like predatory for niggas just to be like, yo, it's 5 of us. We need to go get 5 bitches.
Yeah.
And da 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 and do this. Yeah,
Tell him to
nigga.
bring some friends.
Bring some friends, nigga.
Yeah.
You got
I
your
always
5.
hated the bring the friend thing.
Hey,
Like even before it became
Because it
like
puts
a
both of y'all
meme.
in a bad situation.
Yeah, like bro,
Hey,
you
did
finna
Did
fuck
y'all see
yeah,
the
bro.
skit on Instagram?
The,
where the
the-
niggas was hitting up the
Hey.
bitches. They was like, I'm coming through in 20. And then niggas was cleaning up the house. They had the music from what's the damn movie? Boys in the Hood. Dun, dun, dun.
Who did the skit though? Who
I don't
did the
know.
skit?
I know which one you talking about.
This shit was
You
hilarious.
talking about the
Ben
nigga that?
Dedon?
Yeah, the dude that
When
always
he-
get banned or whatever. Oh no.
Oh, you talking about Trey Rags?
Yeah, he did something like that
He
recently.
did.
It was like niggas
Another
the
one,
whole
the
time
dancing one,
waiting
but
on some bitches.
the
We
one
finna
he was
slide,
like,
we finna come through. Man, we got these bitches coming through.
He He was like when your friend don't know whatever, so he was like, yo, I'm trying to. It was Truth or Dare. They was playing Truth or Dare,
Okay.
and he was like, I dare you to fuck me or something. And the girls was like, what?
Oh, he said,
So he was
I
like-
did. No, that's when, before they just hanging out. He's like, yo, we need to play Truth or Dare. And she said,
that's the one that he
and
was like,
she
the
goes,
guy that make it that be scared of bitches.
yeah.
Okay.
And she goes, okay, truth. He goes, I dare you to fuck me right now.
He's like, oh, you want to do truth? How much you weigh? What you look like without
Yeah.
your wig on? All that
Yeah.
shit. Yeah. Niggas is wild. Bro.
Niggas be tweaking.
Mad buns.
I don't like hanging out with niggas, so
Niggas
that's
in
my
this,
thing.
I'm sorry to say, but it's like niggas is getting more emotional, folks.
No, they are though.
And I don't
It's
know.
okay to be emotional. It's about
No,
how do you deal with your emotions?
You need more of a range of emotions
You
because
can be
as a
emotional,
man,
but
you can't just go straight
Exactly.
to anger,
Yeah.
which is what most niggas do.
Yeah.
That's
Exactly.
like we talk about like emotional intelligence. We don't got to go down that hole, but that's what it
Yeah.
is. Because most niggas, anytime a problem comes up, the first thing they think about is how mad they are,
Yeah.
and they just get to anger. Like that's the
Niggas
first
turn
option.
into yeah.
I'm pissed. You know what I'm saying?
Incredible
and it's just
Hulk,
like,
bro.
man, this is not even that. But
I can't believe they named that shit Brickgate though, bro. That's-
Brickgate is fucking hilarious. I'm sorry.
Any anything else? Anything you want to close on, Chris?
How long we been going?
Hour 25 minutes.
Oh shit!
Okay.
You know, Don
bro.
got to get home to the wife and kid, man.
What we doing, man? We going to a bar or something?
Shit, my Cash App card ain't working. I ain't going nowhere. Nowhere.
I'll pay for you. You just gotta send me the money as soon as it's working.
And they gonna be working until next week.
That's what they said.
No.
Oh, that's when you get paid. This nigga here.
He's like, I would just wait till I get this next check.
Thursday.
Yeah,
next
yeah,
Thursday.
yeah,
Sure,
yeah.
I'll let you know.
I'll let you know. This nigga here, man. I kind of wanted to catch this game. What else is everybody up to?
Nah, just be
Hey,
bro.
did y'all? While we kind of on the subject, y'all saw the dude from that '70s show got 30 years.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for that. For
But
the
he
rape.
actually, it was actual
Which
rape.
one?
Yeah, he raped the chick.
That one, that dude right there.
Bruh.
But you know what I thought about when I saw that?
What?
You know, Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis are like really fighting against like child,
right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
and it just amazes me. Like I was talking to my boss about this. Like in your lifetime, you'll be in the supermarket and like 7 times out of your lifetime, a serial killer will be standing
Yeah.
behind you in line
Yeah,
type shit.
yeah.
It just amazed me how you never know. Like they worked on that show together for,
When they were kids.
But
yeah.
the thing
but
is-
still, like he was that
Bro,
Yeah.
but this is what's crazy is didn't they say it happened like 20 years ago?
I don't know the time, but even 20 years ago, what?
But just think about it. It's just like he did that 20 years ago. How is this thing kept under the rug for 20 years?
I don't
Money
know,
and
man.
power, bro.
I don't know. See, but that then I go to like, oh, was you okay with it? You
That's
okay
what-
with it?
that's
it
what
was all
people
good
start
when
saying.
The money was coming.
That's
but,
what people be saying
I
though.
don't know, bro.
Because it's
I
like
just
it
be
gets so
like,
dicey
yeah.
because it's like, damn.
There gotta be a
I mean, that's what they said about Bill
statute of
Cosby
limitations,
too.
Yeah, that bill. I got in trouble.
That was a snowball on that one.
Yeah, it's just like one person comes out, but
I don't want to say my comments on shit because I don't
Yeah.
want to.
Yeah.
I'm so fresh on this motherfucker,
Nah.
and I'll be like, oof.
as soon as
Hey
we,
man, the boy
as
you had
soon
on
as
that
we-
show.
as soon as we end the,
Get him out.
as soon as we end the
Don't bring that
stream,
nigga back.
Don't bring
He said that
nigga
nigga's
back.
crazy. That nigga
Throw
said,
it off.
"This ain't Alex Jones, nigga." Hey, as soon as you end it, we can talk about it, man.
No, for
Because
sure.
I kind of have a little opinion about it
Oh
too.
God.
Nah, but yeah, everything's cool. Culture. We're tapping out today, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm hungry again. I'm
ain't
taking
gonna lie,
these
I'm
new.
hungry, man.
I actually just started taking what's that shit? Ashwagandha.
That's what-
Oh, the supplement.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that shit Kevin Gates was talking about.
I'm crying.
It's supposed to help your anxiety and stress.
You be
And
dealing with
You be-
anxiety
you be
and
on
stress.
the CMOS? Have you tried the CMOS?
No, I haven't, bro. My job.
It gives you anxiety.
Oh my god.
Bro, you know the craziest thing about anxiety though? It ain't even fucking real.
Yeah, but
That's what's crazy. It's just in your brain.
Yeah.
That's the wild shit.
yeah, but shit, it manifests like a motherfucker though.
I'm sure.
It's more.
Bro, it's
It's a lot to
literally
it.
bro, I'll tell you.
I'm saying why I have anxiety and stress.
But I
when
was
it comes
saying,
to my job.
I had like my first panic attack last year on my birthday, and
Oh,
I
man.
didn't know what the fuck was happening.
Yep.
Yeah,
And then the doctor was just like, yeah, you can have an anxiety attack at any time. It's just your brain just can produce this thing, and then it just goes like that.
Goes crazy.
And it's literally just your brain.
I
dog.
really think that because my boss was like, yo, I think you had a panic attack. Because, you know, they were telling me I had high blood pressure since 8th grade. And I was like, because I never watched what I eat for real.
Nigga, eat eggs with cheese, nigga. You probably do.
But I was active. I was on football. They told me I had high blood pressure when I was going to get my physical for football.
Right.
So I was like, what?
But that could be hereditary.
I know it's hereditary.
Yeah.
My pops, my grandma. But it was a Sunday. I was trying to make clips for the podcast. Okay. But I was downloading these apps to try to do it cool instead of just like chopping it up.
Do
like
it cool.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I just was like, my head started hurting and then like my vision started getting cloudy. I was like, bro, something wrong, bro. So my brother came and picked me up for work. We were supposed to go to this like pool party or whatever. And I went home and I told my mom, like, I was like, yo, I need a blood pressure pill because I thought that's what it was. Yeah. I mean, my blood pressure was high. But I was like, yo, that shit didn't start until I was like fucking with that editing shit. Like, I was fine all day. And I was like, maybe that is what it is. And, you know, they died. My blood pressure was up and all that shit. So that's what they always equated to. But my blood pressure ain't high enough for them to put me on medication for it.
Right.
Like all the time, rather.
Right.
When it's high, it's high. Like, yo, you need to go to the hospital. Your pulse is up type shit.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. But anyways, yeah, that shit ain't no joke. But anyways, we here, we alive. And if we alive next week, we'll be back in this motherfucker. You heard? Me and Dalton, Amanda. Oh yeah, I told Amanda I was gonna start quoting her toxic tweets conversation.
Okay, we get into it. The one she tweeted.
Tweeted today. So I'm gonna end with Amanda's toxic note for the day.
What's the note?
Hold on,
it's
I'm
pretty
finna
wild.
Get to it.
Shout out to Amanda too.
Yeah, she be on shit. She said, "I'm over saying I wish you the best to people who screwed me over. Make peace with God, cause I don't want to see your ass in hell."
Yeah, but you know what though?
A bar.
Real shit. Like being a bigger person is like the most overrated shit ever.
Yeah, fuck all that.
Send them niggas to hell with you. And we can argue about it down there, nigga. I do not wish you well. I actually hope you would die. If you really talk about it.
See, that's why he Vegeta, bro. You know what I'm saying? That nigga said I'm the girl Hitch, bro. Or not Hitch. What's that name? Hancock. That's wild, bro.
You
the girl out there.
I don't even like her as an actor, for real. But anyways, I don't like her for real.
Okay, we're going to end on that.
All right, peace out, y'all. All white women are